Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we are hopping into part 2 of our Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening Let's Play. Now, I'm not actually going to finish the game. This is just a game video that's part of my Let's Play 1001 Games series, where I'm currently working my way through a book called 1001 Video Games Just Play Before You Die. So if you're just joining us, that is what this is all about. Really, my series is about checking out these games, getting a taste of them, seeing what their flavor tastes like, and eating parts of them. I don't know, this is a weird metaphor. But basically, it's just about checking out these games, seeing what they're like, it's not necessarily about beating the games, it's just about like having fun, reminiscing over our favorite games, or games that we heard about but never got a shot to try. So anyway, I played some Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past here. Did I say Link's Awakening earlier on? Oh god, this is Link to the Past. I know that's the game I'm playing. And I died at the boss in the first dungeon. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop back to it. I've made it back to the boss. Let's go ahead and give this another shot. Alright, here we are, guys. We're right in front of the boss. I'm pretty much stocked up on everything that I need. Arrows, I've only got 28 out of 30, but that's okay. So my fatal mistake last time is I think I used arrows too abundantly. Instead, I'm going to save my arrows and only use them when I need to. Oh yeah, you like that? That's how you do that part. I'm only going to use them when the boss is sort of in his final form, when he's turned red like these guys, because the arrows are really handy for the boss when he was in that final form, but I wasted my arrows and pretty much then had no way of defeating him. So alright, we're all stocked up, we don't need to break any more pots. Let's just go ahead and do this. So this is like fighting the inflatable clowns, the boss, because they are just sort of like bouncing around. They seem to have no mass or weight because they just get like knocked all over the place by like a single sword swipe. But I think this like spinning attack is, oh yeah, look at that, actually the one that you want to do. Look at that. Okay, so in this state I was wasting arrows last time totally needlessly. We're not gonna fall for it this time. We're just gonna continue using our sword. So, Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. We talked about this a little bit in the first video, but this is one of the most definitive Zelda games ever created, to the point where a while back I actually played Stranger Things. There's a new video game that was released on phones before Stranger Things Season 2 came out, and I had a ton of fun with that. It's, I'm not a big gamer in terms of cell phone gaming. I find most cell phone games are rather lacking, to be totally honest, but that game did it right, and basically it's Legend of Zelda meets Stranger Things. It's totally the Legend of Zelda mechanics, they've just adopted it for a touchscreen, which arguably it doesn't work as well as a controller. Like, one thing I didn't really mention when I was playing that game, but it was so annoying to constantly be tapping the screen, because my finger was getting in the way of like me seeing what I was doing, and you obviously have far less control than I do here. I mean, this just feels so much more satisfying to play, and my hand isn't in the way of the damn screen as I'm trying to play. These guys aren't dying. Do I need to actually use my arrows here to kill them? Let's just shoot one arrow, see what happens. Nothing. Alright, let's just keep at it for a bit. I'm willing to bet they will die eventually. And then we're gonna save our arrows for when the boss takes his final form. Okay, there we go, we got one. It does happen, you just need persistence. But anyway, this game is like so influential that like literally even today people are like copying the style. And so like the Stranger Things video game is a nice example of that. And yeah, we're just gonna continue slaughtering these guys. I also talked about in the first video how, the plot for this game, and for all Zelda games, has never made a ton of sense. It's always one of those things where it's a bit of a joke, where like the timeline for Zelda is like so confusing. I'm starting to mess up now. I was doing so good, I wasn't taking any hits. Now I'm kind of being stupid. Although, oh yeah, we got this guy. We got him by the balls, guys. Oh god. Freaking. Okay, I only have 2 hits left. Gotta start concentrating. But yeah, the plot for Zelda has always sort of been kind of all over the place, and like all the different boom! Oh, it was so easy that time around. All the different Zelda games, there's our pendant, by the way. pretty much just tell the story over, and it's like every Zelda sequel. Like, this is actually a prequel to the original Zelda for the NES. And the games that came out on like the N64 were a prequel to this. So it's like prequel after prequel after prequel. Very confusing continuity in terms of timelines and stuff. But you know what the reality is? It doesn't matter. You don't need a continuous timeline that makes sense for you to actually enjoy a video game or even a story. Hell, look at superheroes, man. It's like, I don't even really know what the comic book continuity for like my favorite character, Batman, I don't really even know what it is. And you can go and read on Wikipedia all these different like canonical things that happen in this order, in this sequence, but then there's different authors and there's different interpretations and different sequences, and like, it doesn't matter. I know who Batman is. He's Bruce Wayne. Every time there's a new movie or a new comic book or something like that, his backstory's been changed around a bit. You know, you can't put it into like a nice clean timeline of all the Bruce Waynes and stuff, but like, it really doesn't matter. Because you can enjoy the stories almost independently. And I think the same is true of Zelda here. It's sort of like, at the end of the day, they're just video games, and the continuity, it would be nice if it all fit in like one continuous timeline. It'd be kind of interesting, but it doesn't really in like a clean way, so like, whatever. They're just like loosely connected games, sometimes that contradict one another. Every game kind of stands more or less on its own, including this one. So that's my view of it. It's like comic books. They don't have to really make sense. Again, as I said in the first video, as Rick would say from Rick and Morty, just don't think about it. Oh, you got the Pendant of Courage. Now I will tell you one of the legends. Three or four generations ago, an order of knights protected the royalty of Hylia. These knights of Hyrule were also guardians of the Pendant of Courage. Unfortunately, most of them were destroyed in the great war against evil that took place when the seven wise men created their seal. Among the descendants of the knights of Hyrule, a hero must appear. I see, Jay, I believe you. You should be getting the remaining pendants and carry this with you. It is a treasure passed down by the families of the wise men. I want you to have it. Pegasus boots, or Pegasus shoes, whatever. You can execute a devastating dash attack. Hold the A button. Wow, they're really just slamming items right in my face. I got the bow and arrow from the dungeon. Now I got Pegasus boots. A helpful item is hidden in a cave on the east side of Lake Hylia. Get it. Yes, sir. I mean, you don't have to yell at me. I'll get it. So, okay, now we have the Pegasus boots. I'm going to call them Pegasus boots because they totally are. And we can do this. We can run and, like, violently shake the earth with the speed with which we slam into a wall. I feel like that's got to hurt. Like, this has got to hurt Link, just a little bit. Pegasus boots are totally awesome, by the way. He runs upstairs with them so slow. It's ridiculous. They do so much damage, though. Boom! Oh, didn't... I thought it would have one-shotted that guy. Guess not, though. All right, let's see where we're going here so that we're not wasting time. Oh, look. Oh, whoa. There's stuff all over the place. Huh. All right, well, let's try and go up the mountain first, I guess. He said east of the river. We're already east. I'm going to try and get the red one first. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe we have enough time to do both. I don't know. As I say, I have no intention of finishing this game, but I do really like this game. Whee! That's a long way to jump. Link has no fear, man. But I do want to kind of get my Zelda on. I don't know, like, you know, in this 1001 series, I mean, part of the fun, obviously for me, oh, you son of a, get out of here. Go away, go away! Damn it. Part of the fun for me is not getting screwed by one single guard. It's like going back and playing these games and kind of getting it out of my system to like try these games again. And actually, people ask us sometimes if I do go and play some of these games again off camera. The answer is yes, I do actually. It's not too often. Usually my mentality though is that like if there's a game that I really want to play, I usually actually save it. So there's a number of games I've been itching to play for a while. Like just old games that I quite enjoy, but I'm like, no, I gotta wait until I make a video. And it's sometimes kind of annoying because you just want to like sit down and play a game, but I know that they'll be really fun to like make for the channel here. So it's like I intentionally don't let myself make that video. Oh God, I'm getting destroyed here. I'm getting wrecked. Oh no, no, get out of here. Oh, run for it, Jay. Just run, run. Use those boots of yours. Imagine you put on shoes to let you run super fast. I mean, this is what Nikes and Adidas were supposed to do. They just didn't actually work like this. But if you could actually run like this, man, you would be a boss. Okay. How do you think we get up that mountain? I think the entrance is right there. That's my bet. It's sort of right in front of us. And we like go up here, maybe? I don't even know. This is the church where we left Zelda. I wonder what this guy's gonna tell us. Let's just go see. No, get out of this. Let's see what he has to say. Zelda, how you doing? Just hanging out. If you defeat the wizards, soldiers may regain their sanity. Go seek the pendants. I was already doing that for my own reasons, but sure, I'll do it because of the soldiers. That I have not been slaying in the fields. They're gonna come back, right? Like this guy. This guy, he's coming back to his wife and kids. Sanity will be restored to him. He turned into a rupee, which I will probably spend on potions. But yeah, sure, sanity will return to him. Oh, get away from me. Surprisingly, it's easier to take damage in this game than I thought. Oh, there's an entrance to the cave right over there. Easy. Alright. Up here? Wait. Where was it? Yeah, up here. I'm like constantly checking the map. I sometimes do that like too much, like when I play Grand Theft Auto and stuff, I'm like always looking at the map to see where I need to go. Ow. Birds! Get away from me, birds. Okay, there's a giant rock there, so I'm not going to be able to get into the mountain yet, so that means that I gotta go get the other pendant first. That's my guess. Let's kill these little slimes here, get them out of our way. So I guess as I was saying that there have never been any true sequels to Legend of Zelda. That's not entirely true. Some games... Oh, look, there's guys cutting down a tree. Freaking bee, get out of here. I don't even know how you're supposed to fight the bees. I know later on you can, like, capture them, and you can sort of put them into jars. I know that's a thing, but House of Lumberjacks. Yeah, there goes your sign. Don't label your house like dicks. All right, there's nothing in this house worth stealing. But there is a little cave back here. Just gonna take a wandering inside and let's see what we can find. So there are occasionally, well, hello. Can't do anything with this though. There are occasionally sequels. So for instance, there was a sequel to this game called A Link Between Worlds, which takes place in the same game world as this, so it is actually a sequel. Oh god, look at all that. There's bombs, a soldier. Look at all this stuff. Can we go in the forest, by the way? This is probably a terrible idea. Yeah, we don't want to be going into this forest yet. So this is the forest where the sword is, but in order to get the sword, I need the pendants first, so let's... Oh, wait, I have the pendant of strength or something? I might be able to actually lift big stones now. I should double check that. So, like, in theory, if I came over here and tried to lift this giant rock, I definitely can. Okay, so we need to go get the other pendant. I'm on the case, guys. Oh, I got electrocuted. I guess you have to stun those guys first. They electrocute you. I forgot about that. So there was a sequel to this game called Link Between Worlds that was released on the Nintendo DS in 2013. And actually, I'm kind of curious about that game, considering it is a sequel to this, and you don't frequently get sequels in Zelda games. However, 2013, let's be honest, this is way too new for Old Gaming Jay here. I play old games, guys. That's like my thing. That's like what I do. So 2013, maybe by 2023, I'd be willing to give Link Between Worlds a chance. So we got like 6 years or so to wait. So you know what? Hey, I'm gonna add it to a list. That's on my list. Link Between Worlds. Maybe in 6 years we'll give it a shot and see how it goes. Oh, this guy's throwing bombs. There's guys with spears hiding in grass. They're definitely guarding this castle much more than when like I broke Zelda out. The irony is, what is left to protect? I already got Zelda. What are you guys still protecting? Because let me tell you, you're wasting your time. You should be trying to stop me from pillaging these sacred pendants. But of course, you're too dumb for that. So just leave me to it. Where am I going here? But yeah, anyway, I like playing the older games more. And actually, so we've played, as I say, 250 games. I think that's pretty amazing that we've made it that far into the book. It really gives me hope that we're actually going to finish this book. I mean, again, when I started out this series, didn't necessarily know this is cool. We're in like ruins and stuff now. Didn't really know if I would be able to sort of finish the book, even though I had the best intentions to do so. But, you know, like, it's a big challenge. But everything that I've been able to do so far really makes me think this is happening, guys. I mean, we're a quarter of the way through. So, let's go ahead and get this chest. We got some bombs. I'll take it. I don't think we can do anything else in here. Let's just give it one quick shot. Can we get by this in any meaningful way? I guess we could do this. I don't even know where we are. Huh, okay. I'll bite. There's nothing. Ow. Okay, we let a whole bunch of water out. Oh god, and there's bombs everywhere. Gotcha. Is that helpful in any way? Alright, water now flows vigorously through that. Oh, we drained the lake. Look at that, and there's like little bouncing fish. Oh man, I love the little attention to detail. The little things you can do in this game are just amazing. Alright, I'm pretty sure we want to go this way. And boom! Crush that guy up against a rock. Pay no attention to the average middle-aged man standing by the side. Leave him alone. Oh, now he's following us. Why did you take my sign? It says plain as day. Just leave me alone. Sheesh. Haha. I don't know why. Now you're following me. Now it's getting a little awkward, buddy. Look, I'm sorry I took your sign. Huh, that's so weird. I wonder if we need him for anything. I assume not? Oh, a fairy. Heal me. I will soothe your wounds and comfort your weariness. Close your eyes and relax. I'm just gonna lean back and whatever happens, happens, fairy. If it happens to restore my energies, that's okay. I might also, my energies might get reduced, so I might get very sleepy after your healing spell. Might be spent, if you know what I mean. But no, I actually was healed that time, so whatever. But yeah, 250 games, I mean, I'm excited by that, guys. I hope that excites you guys. I hope you guys have been enjoying this journey. I mean, I can't imagine why you'd be watching this video if you didn't like the journey. Like, maybe you hate watch me, you're like, oh, I freaking hate that guy. He's so annoying. I'm just gonna go watch his video and, like, stew about it and, like, not actually comment or complain, just be really mad the whole time. That would be really interesting if somebody was like that. I can't imagine. If you didn't like me, you're probably not watching. So I guess I can speak safely and say you guys all probably are like enjoying yourselves right now. So kudos to you. And that actually brings up another point that I was thinking of. I can't read that, by the way. I don't speak that language, whatever it is. Which is what has been your guys' like favorite game that I've checked out so far? Or it doesn't even have to be that you enjoyed the game the most, but maybe it's like you just liked what happened in the video. Maybe I like failed epically and it was really funny. Or maybe I like found a secret that you didn't know about or something, which usually it's the fail. If something weird's gonna happen in the video that makes it cool, it's usually me failing in a funny way. Or maybe there's like a game that like I showed you and then you like later looked up because you were like, wow, that actually looks like a really cool game. And you know, so the point of the series to kind of expose us to like new ideas actually really worked. So how the hell do I get into this? I'm guessing it has something to do with that man. That's my guess. Or all these dead cows. Oh, there's a cave over here, so let's give this a little exploration. So yeah, what has been your favorite memories? I can definitely tell you guys, like, I have some, like, favorite games I've discovered. Like, I've said this one before, but, like, Mario Golf. Oh, what is this? Hold on. I am Agana. I sense something is happening in the Golden Land, and the seven wise men sealed... Not the seven wise men sealed. This must be an omen from the great cataclysm foretold by the people of Hylian blood. The prophecy says the hero will stand in the desert holding the book of Mudaro. If you have the Book of Mudaro, you can read the language of Hylia. It should be in the house of books in the village. You must get it. Alright, so we gotta go back to the village and get a stupid book, like a nerd, so that we can read some hieroglyphs. Like, actually, reading hieroglyphs is cool. That's Indiana Jones style. That's not nerdy at all, but reading is for dorks and losers, so sucks that we have to do it, but anyway. Yeah, so Mario Golf, I've said this a number of times in like different videos and stuff, but I just really like the fact that it wasn't just a golf game, but it had like a whole little like RPG town for you to explore, and there were like characters with like their own stuff going on, and it was just sort of like, it was really interesting, I thought. And then what else was another one? Oh, Uplink. Uplink is a super cool game. It's basically like a hacker game where like it's literally like a user interface. It's really hard to describe if you've never heard of Uplink before. Damn it. You should go check out my video on it. It's actually really, really cool. What have been some other ones I've discovered? I guess off the top of my head, like honestly, if I went back and looked at the list of games I've played, I could like find some other ones. But I've said this before too. It honestly is hard for me to remember everything that I've played. Eventually, everything just starts blending together, guys. Probably sound like I have brain damage or something, but it's true. Like, I literally can't remember all the games that I've played. Oh, a fairy. Yes. Little fairy. Healed me up good. Now we want to go down, I think. Trying to sort of shortcut my way over to the village here. It's good to also explore, because you never know where you're going to find a quarter of a heart just lying around. And I could definitely use an extra hit point. Do this. Let's just see what's up in here. It's like a little foresty area. Oh, what the heck? This guy was playing some sweet tunes for a bunch of rabbits and stuff. Then he fades away. I think this was a link from another timeline, and he faded away because, like, Back to the Future, he came and interfered with his parents' meeting. Pretty sure it's that, or he could also be a guy with a flute who's magic. One of those two things. But really, I mean, either is likely to be true in a game like this. Time travel, parallel dimensions, satanic clowns. It's all fair game in a Legend of Zelda game. Okay, House of Books. We can do this. Let's get in and out too. I don't want to be like hanging around a lot. Again, I don't want people to know that I go to a library. What is this? Pay me 20 rupees. I'll let you open one chest. You can keep what's inside. All right, let's do this. A rupee. That's not what I wanted. I wanted an item, dude. Your game sucks. It's called Rip Off the New Guy. I know that game. I've done it many a times to an unsuspecting new guy. Oh, hey, it looks like you need some remodeling. Let me help you. Let's just make chit-chat while the bomb goes off. Hey, yeah, Jay. Now I'm quarreling with my younger brother. I sealed the door to his room. Oh, whoops. Well, not anymore, you aren't. Hey, buddy. Hey, Jay, did you come from my older brother's room? Is he still angry? Well, let me put it to you this way. He literally bricked up your rooms. So I'd say he's marginally pissed at you. You can reach the goal within 15 seconds. We'll give you something good. Ready, set, go. Oh, no. 15 seconds is not a long time. Oh, no! Okay, so we have to, like... Hold on, let's memorize... Oh, no. I don't have the thing to pick this up yet. So forget about it. Your little race there is a scam too. Okay. I thought I could get to the book of the room of books or whatever it was. I guess I gotta go up. Is that it? Up this way? Here we go. This looks like a booky kind of place. Boom. Alright, here's how you get that book. Because you're like, hey man, what gives? There's like a book here. Can't seem to get it. But we do have a new item, not the bow and arrow. Pegasus shoes, man. And boom. Just like that, we have a book. The Book of Mudaro. Why can't I say that word? You guys ever have that, like, it's just like a weird word you can't pronounce? That's what Mudaro is for me. Again, maybe I do have brain damage. I can't remember the games I've played. I'm having trouble speaking the English language. I often find myself confused and wandering through the streets. I could have brain damage, guys. I'm not saying it came from playing too many old video games, but my parents did always warn me they would rot my brain. Although my parents didn't know anything about anything. Like, let's be honest. My parents were just like 30-year-olds who happen to have children. And like, I know 30-year-olds now, and they're not all geniuses, okay? So like, just because you're a parent doesn't make you smart in any capacity. I'm sorry to tell all the parents out there. Yeah, you know more than like a 5-year-old, but guess what? I'm in my 30s too, and I might know more than you. We'll have a know-off, where KNOW, where like we test our knowledge to the brink and see who knows more stuff. And if I know more stuff, then I'm smarter than you, even though you're a parent. Where am I? I just kind of wander onto a weird screen here. Like, what is this? A royal cave? It's flying the royal banners. Oh, you know what? I will take 10 bombs. Sure, go ahead. That is something I will take. I don't need the rest. In this weird, creepy old store. Alright, I should consult a map. store. I'm kind of curious what's in this store, actually, before I even look at a map. What is this? Oh, I've been here before. You tell my fortune and take my money. No thanks. I would gut that guy if I could. If Legend of Zelda were dark enough to allow me to, like, slit a throat, I would totally do it. Like Grand Theft Auto style, just go and, like, slaughter the shopkeep. Get the Hyrulean police after me for manslaughter 1, elf slaughter 1. See ya! Can't kill what you can't catch. Hey-o! Pegasus style! Yay! Hey-o! Zipping around the fields. This is actually a really cool part. I love these, like, ruiny grass fields with, like, little ponds of water. This is, like, super cool. I was looking up, before I sat down to play this game, I was looking up an old TV show. You guys might have heard of it before, called Video and Arcade Top 10. Have you guys heard of this show before? If you're Canadian, I strongly suspect you've heard of it. If you're American, I think it's 50-50 as to whether you've heard of it before. Video and Arcade Top 10. It was a game show that was filmed in Toronto on YTV, if you remember what YTV is. Shoestring budget. It was basically, the host was named Nicholas Pickles. That's his real name. I think he's a DJ in Buffalo these days. Let's take this guy's sign again. And it was filmed on a shoestring budget, and essentially, I wonder if he can help me at all. Essentially, it was a bunch of kids who would go into a studio, and they would just play like a new game. Like, I definitely remember, I heard of Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening from that show. They played it on that show, and basically all the kids would play the game, and whoever got the farthest would, like, get a prize, which was often the game, and like $50 or something. Like, it wasn't really that good. But this was before the days of the internet and stuff, guys, and so the reason that you turned into Video and Arcade Top 10 every week is they would be playing games that, like, weren't even in stores. So it's like you would get to see gameplay for games, like, that were just about to come out or had just come out. Sometimes they were in stores. And so you couldn't just turn on YouTube back in the day and, like, watch whatever you wanted. Like, a new game would be announced, you see a few screenshots and a few magazines, and, like, that was it. You weren't guaranteed, we're going to use the book here, you weren't guaranteed to know anything about the game or to know what it looked like. So watching those kinds of shows are actually super interesting. And hold on, I'll keep talking about this in a second. But to open the way to go forward, make your wish here and it will be granted. He's like contemplating hard about this wish. What should I wish for? World peace? How about a cake? All I want is like a new pair of Pegasus boots. What did he wish for? Maybe he wished to, like, make it with Princess Zelda or something like that. Link is a bit of a dirty dog. I could see that wish. But anyway, Video and Arcade Top 10, I always wanted to be on that show, and it was filmed locally in Toronto. So, at the end of the show, they would always say, like, you know, for people who want to be contestants, write into Video and Arcade Top 10, P.O. Box, blah, 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 Toronto, Ontario, M45333. And they would, like, say all the, like, address, but they'd say it super fast. I literally remember as a kid watching the whole show with, like, a pencil and a piece of paper in front of me, and as soon as that address thing came on, I'd be scribbling down as fast as I could where I needed to, like, write a letter to and stuff. And I could never get it in time. I never got it in time. It was so frustrating. And to the point where, like, what to the point where what I would do is copy down a little bit of the address every time until I could eventually get the whole address, and it was actually, like, it was ridiculous. I don't know, I was just too young to, like, write that fast, I guess, was the problem. And they did not go slow for kids. This was a show for kids, but they were just like, screw it. We have too many contestants already. We don't need to slow down for those little bastards. So yeah, like, they didn't care. They didn't give a crap. But yeah, Video and Arcade Top 10. That's where I learned about Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. And I watched many a great game. So basically what you're doing now, you guys are sitting in your basement or your dorm room or your living room, or I don't know, where are you? Where are you, actually? Where do you watch me? That's a good question. Probably just at home on the computer or TV or something. But that's what I would do when I was a kid. I would watch Video and Arcade Top 10. I would watch other kids playing video games. They wouldn't talk like this and give their own insights, but I would have been perfectly happy, I think, if they did. It was more in the context of sort of a game show. The host would always talk about the game. So they'd be like, Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening, has Link waking up on the island of Knolit, or whatever it is, and having to, like, save the island from, like, the evil windfish, and blah, 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 blah. Okay, I definitely gotta kill that thing. I don't think I'm getting out of this room until this thing dies. So to do it. Ow. He's getting me. What am I even fighting? A weird sandworm? You know what's funny is I think there's another Zelda game I played. Oh man, I've played so many of them, but like, I'm pretty sure the second level was also like a desert. Like, I definitely don't remember this from like Link's Awakening or like the original Zelda, but like, when did level 2s always become a desert dungeon in Zelda? I don't ever remember that being a thing. But whatever, I mean, I guess if it is, it is, but... man, I don't like those like little sandworms. Or this thing, oh god. Let's try and like sneak out here. We're just gonna leave before trouble is... Okay, we definitely don't want this exit. So, oh, I know. There was a quarter of a heart that was sort of over to the left of the dungeon. Maybe we can exit and go get it. Let's go for it, guys. We're using our brains. Ugh. We literally, a couple of pots act as like a full-on... Oh, we took that right to the face. Can't even kill that thing. It's annoying. Oh my god! Okay, so we gotta go this way. Don't mind me just working my way through this dungeon. I'll figure it out eventually. God, those like laser eye things are terrifying. Oh god, oh god. I was just trying to walk by him. Did not work out well. Oh my god. Run for it, Link! These weird... What am I even fighting? I'm fighting like weird desert plants. I'm just going for it. Go, go, go! Get in there! Yes! Okay, as long as this thing doesn't kill me, we're good. Alright, at least... You know what? At least we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get this quarter of a heart. So it's baby steps, guys. It's guarded by a single vulture. If we get one more heart piece, we have a whole other heart, which we're in dire need of. Anything over here worth exploring? Oh, hello. I don't know what that is, but we'll be coming back. So I'm pretty sure that here, we're gonna get the power to lift up stones. This is like Link's summer interning at like a lawn care service, and he learns the ability to like lift rocks. Oh my god. Alright, let's see what we got here. There's a couple of rooms, so there's one directly above us. See if we can get there. I'm gonna switch to this. Let's go around all these guys. Oh, god. Kill this thing. I don't like how it keeps making the, like, dinging noise when you're, like, low on health, because, like, we get it. I'm about to die. Oh, god, no! Oh, god! I've never had so few hearts in my life. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. This is not good, guys. Okay, here we go. We gotta bob and weave. Bob and weave. Okay, there we go. The dinging has stopped. Oh, my God. There's the switch. Of course, it's under the last one. Oh, and this... if only I had the big key. Okay, I'm, maybe I'm not in as much trouble as it seems. Okay, so... Hold on. Where have we not been? Oh, we haven't been directly above. Let's try this. See what's going on up here. Hey, there's a key. I will take it. These dungeons, I feel like, are remarkably simple. I remember the dungeons being more complex in other Zelda games. It is I, Sahasrara. You must never fail to find all the treasure in each dungeon. What a minute tip. It's like pro tip, when you're sleeping, you're not conscious. Well, why, thanks. Thanks for... Oh, God, help me! Oh, man, those things suck. Okay, hold on. There's totally something here. Oh, no, never mind. It was in the other room. Okay, let's just get out of here. Okay, there was a locked door over on the right side of the dungeon. Let's go over there. Like I can just skip a lot of this stuff. A lot of the dungeon is largely inconsequential. Yeah, like there's one more room to the right, and then it's like gonna lead me to like the boss room. So these dungeons are tiny, man. I think they get more sophisticated as you get farther in the game. Like here's the one locked door in the whole dungeon. And Yeah. Alright. I'm like hiding from this eye. I'm scared of it. Don't kill me, eyeball. I'm hiding behind like a golem statue or something. I don't know. We got a compass! Yay! And... Oh, these are... Oh, interesting. Alright. Here's the boss key. That was easy. Man, these dungeons are so small. Somehow I'm finding a way to mess it up, though. So what would you guys say is your, like, absolutely favorite Zelda game? And... you can pick, like, any. You can go, like, all the way back to the original Nintendo. You can go on Game Boy. You can go on, like, Super Nintendo. This one, obviously. There's ones on the N64. I mean, when I played the ones on the N64, I basically admitted that I had never really played the N64 ones before. So, like, I know a lot of people, like, love them, but, like, I don't know, I never had an N64 as a kid, so it, like, honestly doesn't hold that special a spot in my heart. I'm just sort of like, yeah, it's fine. A lot of people like the N64. It's fine, but just not super for me. We got the Power Glove! You can feel the strength in both hands. You can pick up and carry stones now. Yes. That is what we need. The power to lift stones. Now nothing can stop us. Only our own hubris. I don't know what my absolutely favorite Zelda game is. I mean, I guess it's probably the one that I know as a kid, the Game Boy one that I keep talking about. But my other... Oh, damn it. That was so sloppy. So sloppy. Okay, hold on. I'm going to get us back to that point. Alright, we got back here. Full health, actually, and boom. My other admission when it comes to Legend of Zelda is I've never played the original Nintendo one. Like, I've tried it, but I've never, like, what I would consider played it. So, I think we can... No, we can't lift those up. Can't even push these. Ow, you dick. We have to push one of these. Oh, son of a bitch. Something. Alright, avoid him. There we go, boom. Alright, on to the boss-ish. Oh god, can we kill these things? Yes, we can. We're fighting floor tiles, guys. Things have gotten super thrilling in the land of Zelda. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely tried the original Zelda when I was a kid. But, like, as I say, like, my parents bought the Nintendo games when I was a kid, and, like, they just didn't buy me Zelda. I don't know. I don't even remember kids talking about it too much at school. Like, definitely I knew it was a thing. But, again, I just sort of didn't have the game. So I didn't really join in on too many conversations. It's probably one of those things, like, if I did have Zelda, then I would have noticed just how many of my friends were playing it. But because I didn't really have it, it's like I didn't really pay that much attention to it. Oh, we could have walked through here at any time. I wasn't even paying attention. Alright, there's another boss. He's got a pendant that I want. Let's make him pay. Make him pay for wearing the jewelry that I want to wear. So, the pendants, there's 3 pendants. It's a lot like the Triforce. In Zelda, there's, the Triforce is like the 3 triangles or whatever. And those are like the magical things Link is always after in some capacity or the other. So, I don't think the pendants are the Triforce, but I wouldn't be surprised if, like, they kind of were. Just get away from these guys. Oh god, things are getting real. There's the key, let's get the frick out of here. Run, Link! Those eyeballs are like the security camera. It's like Metal Gear Solid. Oh god, this crap again. Oh no! Hold on. There must be a key around here somewhere. Let's get out of here. We're going to face the boss with like no health. Hopefully they fill us up. Yeah, they're doing that. They're being kind. Like, can't have them fight the big guy with absolutely nothing. Well, they even, like, filled up our arrows, too. Alright, we're good. Now we need... I think if we just light these, we'll be good. Boom! Oh, secret wall! Yes! Yeah! Wasn't really that big of a secret, like, it was kind of obvious, but, I like to think that I'm above average intelligence, so I'm gonna take it. Alright, so now we're going to have to use our ability to throw, I'm pretty sure. So he's like going to throw stuff at us, and we're going to have to like throw it back. Or not. We're just fighting a worm, I guess. How do we hurt this guy? There's 2 worms. Or 3 worms or 4 worms? I'm unclear on how many worms there are. Alright, this seems pretty easy. Well, we do this. We give him a little charge. Ow, that didn't work. Alright. So, we're just gonna be killing some worms here, guys. So yeah, what's your favorite Zelda game out there, and why do you like it so much? I myself, as I say, I'm more prone to liking the sort of top-downy Zelda games. The N64 ones never quite did it for me, pretty much just because I missed the N64. Like, it was not a system I owned. I owned a PlayStation back in the day, and I just didn't really play any of the N64 games. So, like, you know, Mario 64 and stuff, I never really played. Zelda, Ocarina of Time, I'd never played before my series and stuff, and yeah, I don't know. I did, at one point in college, oh god, I have, like, no health. I'm, like, getting all distracted fighting this worm. Kill him! Come on, Link. Not like the last video. We gotta kill. Oh, we killed him and then we died. Oh, that's even worse. Oh no. Oh god, I can't believe that. Okay, we're going at it this time like full steam. We're like throwing boomerangs and stuff too. Pretty sure they're immune to boomerangs, but okay, yeah, the boomerang doesn't actually do anything. So we're just kind of camp. Wherever they're like coming out of the dirt, if you just sort of flail wildly, you can usually get like at least 1 hit on them. And you very rarely take damage. So that's what we're gonna do. We're opportunistically hitting them as they spawn. We're being a dirty camper. So that's how you play games, man. You take advantage of bosses any way you can. And again, this doesn't feel like a boss that's actually specifically out to get me. It just sort of feels more like a couple of worms that happen to live in this room. So, you know, really, who's causing a ruckus here? Them or me? I'm willing to say me. I'm willing to be the bigger elf here. So we got down to 1 worm before, but we had like no life. I think this time it's like a lock. Like, oh my god. I can't believe look how easy it was! The second time this has happened, we die on the boss, then we go to fight him a second time, it's like dead easy. I think that there's some kind of switch in the game that flicks when it's like, oh, you died? You died at that boss? I can't believe that. Alright, easy mode on. I would not be surprised if Nintendo did that. I actually read an article a while ago that was talking about all the little like hidden things that developers do to actually like make the game easier for players. And so like in some video games, when enemies start shooting at you, the first handful of bullets always miss to give you like a chance to make you feel like you can like dodge and like get out of the way in time and stuff. There's another game that has like the Wile E. Coyote factor, they call it, where like if you step over a cliff, it's like a first-person shooter. You have like a second or so where you can like jump and like get back to ground before you actually start falling. So it's kind of like those old Wile E. Coyote movies where Wile E. Coyote would step over the cliff, and if he didn't look down, he could continue walking. It's kind of like that. You have a second or two to walk around, which is pretty hilarious. What were some of the other things? I can't even remember. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm a beast. I'm lifting a boulder. Alright, that rock is a scare to me. He like gains sentience. He's like, I'm out of here, man. This is freaking nuts. The guy's just lifting up giant rocks and like smashing them. It's crazy. Wait. Is there something we can do with this guy? Look, there's 1 black rock. Okay, the black rocks can't be lifted. Noted. Alright. Well, there's 1 more dungeon to complete. I say let's hop over there real quick, and we can start wrapping this video up while I kind of like make my way there. Because we're not going to beat this game, but we can at least get all the pendants. And then I'll feel like I have accomplished something in the legend of Zelda Link to the Past. Get out of here, dude. Just like kill this guy in the woods. Nobody saw nothing. Alright, here we go. We can finally lift this rock. And now, without further ado, let's see what wonders await us in this remarkable cave of amazing places. Actually, you know, we're probably not even going to get to, like, the next pendant. Oh, God, there's, like, a dude hanging out in here. I don't know who you are, but if you're going up to the mountain, will you take me with you? I lost my lamp. Let's do it, old man. Kindly, strange old man. Why not? Watch your step. There are holes that could be right there. Blah, 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 blah. Man, you talk a lot. If you don't want me to leave you in this cave for dead, you better shut your pie hole, old man. Turn right here. I have a granddaughter who's your age, blah, blah, blah. Stop trying to set me up. Oh, God, there's bats everywhere. You lured me in a trap, didn't you? Bats everywhere, you old fool. You'll get us all killed. Oh, look at these things. What are these? Oh, they free. Oh, there's rocks. Rocks everywhere. What's happening? Dude, did you know that this was going to happen? Oh, we're going to get crushed to death. Oh, God. Oh, no, this guy's like right in the way. Oh, no. Oh, God. All right. Just stick. The missing maidens are still alive somewhere. Shut up! Shut up, you old man. We got to get the hell out of here. Oh, he gave me a mirror. He gave you a magic mirror. This mirror is blue and clear and beautiful. You feel is going to absorb you into another world. Okay, I'm following you in here, man, because, what's going on? The wizard has deceived the king, and now he's trying to open the way to the dark world. To complete your quest, you will need the moon pearl, which is in the tower atop the mountain. All I can do for you is comfort your weariness. Come back anytime. Thanks, buddy. Always knew I could count on you, strange old man. You're one of my oldest friends. Not in that I've known you for that long, but you're actually you're really old, man. No, there's no kind way to say it. You're old bones, and they're not going to last very long. So we got a mirror. So we can look at ourselves now. We can, like, take in the beauty that is Link as he explores these caves. He's a little narcissistic, but that's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with loving yourself. Oh, bats. The real enemy is bats. It's always been bats. Will always be bats. If we can find an exit, I think it'll be okay. I mean, that's really true of absolutely any dungeon. If you can find an exit, you'll be okay. There we go. The mirror. Now the mirror. Let's use this thing. Oh, I can't use it here. The mirror is actually how you teleport to the dark world. I mentioned the dark world to you guys. Turns out the mirror is how you get there. So I don't know if we're gonna get to using it or not, but oh god, rocks everywhere. Man, it's actually pretty fun to dodge them. This cave leads the path back to Kiriko village. Okay, so we don't want that cave. Because we definitely want to be going up the mountain. Ooh, look at oh wow, look! Oh, that is so cool. That actually gives me a little bit of like vertigo because it makes you feel like you're so high up. Like not actually vertigo, because I know we're not really that high up, but doesn't it kind of feel like we're that high up? Okay, here's something cool. Check this out, guys. We're about to go to the dark world. And in the dark world, we are but a lonely bunny. And we have no powers at all. What do you want? Do you have something to say to me, silly rabbit? I came here to get the power of gold, but now I'm a freak and I can't go back to the real world. If only I had the moon pearl from the Tower of Hera, I could go back to my original shape. I've got good reason to be stressed out, so back off. Shoo, shoo. So basically, in this dark world here, you are a bunny until you get the moon pearl. He's just like kicking that little puffball there. It's like Kirby's brother. Like this guy, he's just kicking him around. That's actually pretty hilarious. But yeah, you're just like a little puffball, and you can use the mirror at any time to like, boom, teleport back. Okay, so here, you want to see something cool? How do you get that heart? Oh, it's like up on a mountain cliff. Except when you're in the dark world, you can walk over there because it is not like the light world. Things are arranged differently, and then boom. That's how you do it, people. You found a piece of the heart. Oh yeah! Oh, that's so cool. I'm glad I got to show the dark world to you guys before we actually sort of wrap this game up. But oh, this is the last. I'm pretty sure this is the last castle. This is it. Oh man, new mechanics. Oh, I love these like switches. So you have to like decide which to turn on and which to have turned off at any given time. So let's you know what, as we're sort of working our way through this dungeon, let's start to sort of wrap up our thoughts here. Legend of Zelda: Links to the Past here, I definitely think it is a game worth playing. It is one of the games in the book 1001 Video Games You Must Play Before You Die. And if you have not heard of me before, I'm Gaming Jay. Hello, nice to meet you. And I am currently working my way through the book called 1001 Games You Must Play Before You Die. This is one of them. I had a lot of fun checking this game out. today. It brought back a lot of memories of playing this game in high school, guys. And I'm curious how many of you have actually played this game. How many of you, for you guys who are watching today, have never played it? And so it's like watching me play today was sort of like, wow, like it's kind of an interesting game. Like you kind of learn something, and might actually want to go check this game out yourself. I'm curious to know how many people have never played this game. But it is like a hugely iconic game, and I think a game that everyone really should play. There's so many mechanics like we didn't even get to see. Oh, I love that. Like, look, the star thing here. It's pretty cool. It's like switching the holes in the floor. You want to see something cool? Normally when you fall in the pit, you die, but here, because I'm in a tower, if I fall in the pit, I fall to the level below. So you can actually use that to strategically get by places that you couldn't get to just by walking around. Can we kill these guys? Yeah, we can. I like these like little bouncy worms. They're kind of fun too. So there's, oh, no, not when they kill you though. You can get the heart with the boomerang. The boomerang. So yeah, I mean, I could just keep going with this game, like almost forever. Well, not forever. I mean, I could play it until I beat it. And I'm not saying that I will never return to this game. I don't know, like, if you guys are interested in, like, seeing me go further in this game, let me know. Because I would totally do that, but it does take time, so it would turn into, like, a multi-part series. I'd probably do it off my main Let's Play 1001 series here. You know, like, continue this game on Saturdays or something like that as a bonus series. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, guys, so what are your memories of Link to the Past here? What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? Do you like it as much as I do? Do you feel like I'm overselling it? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, guys, it has been great to have you guys checking this game out with me again. And again, this is my 250th game that I've checked out. I think that is awesome. If you think it's awesome too, don't forget to like the video and share with your friends to help me get the word out and all that good stuff about social media. And don't forget to check out my new Patreon if you're so inclined. If you're not inclined, don't worry about it. I'm just happy to have you here along for the journey. Blah, 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 blah. I forget how to talk when I get near the end of my videos. I just turn into a babbling idiot. But, yeah. Anyway, guys, until next time, y'all take care of yourselves. And thanks for tuning in. We'll see you for game number 251 in a couple days. Alrighty. Peace. Look at this guy. This is the big bad boss of this old tower level. Oh, God. And we're dead immediately. Alright, we're back. Again. Okay, let's try and, like, kill him this time without him killing us instantly. So you gotta kind of, like, hit him in his tail. Oh, God. The nice thing is if he knocks you down, like, you just go down a level and then you have to, like, come back up to fight him. But, oh, like this. Okay, see? And then we just fall down here. It's okay, I was losing health anyway. Oh, no, I fell down too! Oh, I fell too! Oh, God! Oh, my God, I gotta go back up 2 floors to fight this guy. Alright, hopefully he is still reeling from the damage we dished out to him. He seems to be going fairly fast, so I think he is. Fighting a googly-eyed worm where you have to, like, slam him in the butt. What has the hero of time been reduced to, guys? Okay, he's going really fast now. He's zonking out. He's going nuts. His butt hurts so bad. It hurts something awful from all the, like, sword slashes. But yeah, we did it! We did it! I'm not totally terrible at retro games. Yeah! We got a heart out of it. We also got the moon crystal, moon pearl or whatever. And we got a pendant. So there you go, guys. Go on, my friends. Try this game for yourself. Enjoy it. And we'll see you soon.